Okay, so I have this recording, so and I'm going to put everybody on mute. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. So we'll give people just a few more minutes to kind of jump on and let's see. I got a good turnout tonight. That's awesome.
I don't know how I see everybody.
Yeah, awesome job getting the SC customers. That was awesome.
I know. Good job, Steph.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot this month. I don't know if it's because Body on Demand is just go on TV and being televised, but just in like 2 days, I got like
January. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. So I created because I used to email my free customers just kind of like this generic little email, and it didn't sound very heartwarming and whatnot. So I got an email template from another coach, and I really like it. So I just created it today. So I'm going to email all the people from this January and see if that.
Can you email me? Because I never have success. So if you can email me that dog, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I've gotten 2 coaches from the free customers, so I'm crossing my fingers that in the paid customers that I got this will turn into something.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody, and we'll get started. So, Steph, you'll have to unmute yourself, and then you guys, if you have questions as we're going, just unmute and chime in. So, okay. Okay, so Steph, go ahead. Morgan, no. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. So
okay. I think you were unmuting me and I was unmuting me, so we were just back and forth. So I volunteered for this call, but not that I had anything specifically planned, but something that did pop out because there are a lot of new coaches on our team. So my 2 topics are social media, so posting on Facebook or whatever social media outlet you use, and then the Team Cup, which I actually just formed my team today, so I was kind of late to getting this started, but the importance of that. And so I guess I'll start just really quick with social media, since we have a lot of new coaches. And I will email out the videos that I have found that are super helpful, just like stupid videos like how to take a selfie. I never knew how to take a selfie, and I still don't, but that's important because a lot of our photos can be dark or blurry. They're not coming across and showing what we're trying to get out there as far as what our post means. So I've just kind of kept my videos that I found helpful over this past year that I've been doing this, so I can email that out. And also a video from, I think she's a number 5 top team or number 4, but one of her videos I thought was super, super helpful. And it actually just kind of broke down what you can post every day. Because for me, for example, trying to figure out what to post is really hard. And sometimes I'm racking my brain because my day is the same every single day. Like hour by hour, my day pretty much runs the same. And it's quite frankly, sometimes it's boring. Like it's just me and the boys cleaning, working out, cooking. So my posts can get pretty redundant. But since I've watched her videos and followed other moms who have the same day as me, you can kind of spice it up and make people more interested in what you're posting. And just recently, it's funny, I've been getting messages from just random people who I guess have been following me, and they just send me messages, and they're like, just to let you know, like, I find your posts really inspiring. And I'm like, I'm not even doing anything. Casey boy, get down. So I'll put that video up there too, along with, I'll have Jamie make one up if I can't, but just a calendar that maybe says what you can post today. So Monday motivation with a quote. Don't use stock photos. That's one thing that I've learned, people like you. And when I look back on all of my previous posts, I took a lot of stuff from like Pinterest or like stock images from some photo apps, and I would just use those posts. But it's like the same post everybody sees. So try to make it you, and maybe use quotes from different stock images, but use Photofy and add it to your picture. So people see you behind the picture and your smile or whatnot, even if you look crappy, which I do half the time. Another cool topic or post you could do is just what you're doing right now. So that may seem dumb, but like today I was sitting with my hair in foils and I was like, well, here's a what am I doing right now post. So I did that picture, and I would have never done that before. When I tell you guys I never used to take pictures of myself and be super shy, I never did this before. So even Jamie always tells me, you're taking another selfie. And that's just because this business has brought, you know, some confidence out in me, raise my self-esteem, things like that. So just be brave. People like you for you. So that's just one of my tips about social media. Sharing healthy recipes. People love food. So post anything. I get a lot of my recipes from Pinterest or the Fixate cookbook or the Beachbody blog has a ton of recipes, and people love when you post those and maybe put your own spin on it by maybe saying what you substituted in it. Because for me and the boys are vegetarians, so I, you know, put in what we're adding to it to make it our own. And then take a picture of it. I always take a picture of after I cooked it, just to show people that I'm not just posting it, but we are actually eating it.
Hey, Steph, can I just jump in real quickly? When you mentioned the Team Beachbody blog, if you guys aren't familiar with that, it's in your, when you sign into your office, you know, on the side it will say Team Beachbody blog. It's on the left-hand side. And if you click on that, there is a ton of articles on nutrition, exercise, like anything you can think of. So if you're having a mental block about what to post, just go there and post out of there, because they've got amazing articles back there. So that's what I do when I'm struggling for something to think of. I just, you know, go in there and dig something out because it's really good content. And then, you know, sometimes people will ask, you know, well, what is this Team blog? You know, so essentially, you know, get new customers from it too. So it's a great resource. So that was my 2 bits because I love that site.
Good idea. I'm sorry, I'm just reading off my notes from actually the YouTube video from the team call from this coach I'm talking about. So these are just her specific posts for the day. So I'm not taking anything from something I do. Again, just be consistent with your workout related photos. Like I'm being really good this challenge group and actually posting my workout every day and putting what day I'm on. And I'm getting a lot more response by doing that instead of just like random pictures. Like maybe I'll do 3 a week, but I'm doing 1 every single day. So people know that I'm holding myself accountable and I'm using them as my accountability. So I think people appreciate that more. Even if, which I'm starting to do this now. So I'm faking it before I make it. But a lot of my, like coach opportunity posts or what Beachbody has done for me, and maybe a little bit skewed, but it's getting people inspired and it's pushing me to be, I guess, a better coach and a better leader. So what I mean by that is like when I post that I just paid off my credit card. Yeah, I'm only making a small amount of money a week, but that whatever, $150 or whatever is helping. So I'm not making thousands of dollars a month. I wish I was, but I'm showing them that the little bit that I am doing is working, although I'm not putting the dollar amount to it. So like I took Ken's post about them depositing money into the girls' college funds. Yeah, what they're depositing is like quadruple what I can do, but at least people are seeing that I'm able to do that, whether it's $50 a month. I mean, that's something, because some people can't put anything away for college. I know my parents didn't have a penny to their name, so I didn't have a college fund saved up, you know? So even if you aren't a 5-star or a 10-star, I'm not even a 1-star yet. I'm pretending that my business is already there, and I am getting a lot more response that way, and I'm hoping that's going to take me to my goal of being 3-star this year. So I even, you know, posted about going on the Success Club trip, even though I'm on the wait list. I got 3 messages last night from people saying, oh my gosh, I want a transformation story so I can become a coach like you and go on trips. And, you know, I used one of the scripts that I, you know, have made up for our team page, and I, you know, copied, pasted the exact script, but I said, you don't need a transformation story. Like, what you're working on right now is your story. And people appreciate that more than when you go from looking like a mom after twins to a Barbie doll in a year. Like, people want to see your journey. So just go with what you're doing, and, you know, don't try to be anybody else, or, you know, fake it till you make it is what a lot of the coaches say. So I'm tweaking a lot of my posts lately to pretend I'm better than what I am, but it's what I want to be. Another thing, so this goes along with it. Share your struggles and your journeys. Like, as you see in some of my posts that I kind of do maybe once or twice a month, but, you know, I share like mine and Jamie's struggle. You know, we lost one of our daughter. So I share that very so slightly, but in like certain posts. And I'm not doing that to get a hug or a tear or a pat on the back from anybody, but people want to know my story. And then you get people coming out of like the woodworks who you never thought had a similar situation or a similar loss, but it helps people connect to you. And that's what I feel the whole business is about. So moving off that topic, another part that I wanted to say is a lot of new coaches are afraid to invite, which we all are. I sometimes still am, because we're afraid of getting turned down. And like today, for example, I got a message back from somebody who just said, please stop messaging me. I will message you when I'm ready. And it's not that I bugged her or messaged her a lot. I invited her 3 times just to ensure that she was, you know, wasn't not ready for a group. And it stung just a little bit. But then the next message I got from somebody was saying, oh my gosh, I lost 8 pounds and 3 inches. Thank you so much for for pushing me every month and reminding me that you were still there to help. So I wanted to just throw that in the end to, you know, continue to invite, continue to show your journey, and don't act like, if you message somebody 3 times, don't think that you're bugging them. Just do it like ever so slightly and just say, hey, I just want to let you know I'm still here. So a lot of people get discouraged, and I did in the beginning, and I let my fears kind of get in the way of inviting people. But I just realized today, after I got those 2 messages in a row, not to care, because I'm working on my dreams and being at home with my boys and whatnot. So if you really want something, you'll do it. That's everything I had for social media. I'm not sure if you want to throw anything in there too, since you guys are great at it. Whoa, Joe.
I love everything you said, Stephanie. It's so true. And I know like sometimes when I look at the top coaches, and this is why I stopped following a lot of them, is because they get to stay home all day long, and they have all this additional income, and they can do all these things that we can't yet, but that, you use that as your inspiration, and you talk about the little things, that you do get to do. I like to share when I get to go to Maddie's school and play, the mommy helper for the day. I get to do that because I work part-time, so I can have those special moments, and I take no qualms about sharing the fact that you know, I do want to leave pharmacy, and I'm, you know, it's not what I want to do anymore. And so I'm very open about it. And you're vulnerable and you share that with people, they can relate. It's like, nope, I haven't left pharmacy yet, but I'm going to. And they know that, and they watch to see like, what's Trenny doing this week? And, you know, so just be transparent, you know, and if people don't like it, they'll just stop following you, you know, and you know, that's not your tribe. That's not the people that you want, you know, eventually on your team anyway. So, you know, you have to just be vulnerable and just post, you know, what you're feeling, and, you know, don't be afraid to offend anybody, because this business is a beautiful business and everybody should have the opportunity to do it. So if we're not telling them about it, you know, they won't know. So Stephanie, you do an amazing job posting. Your posts are never boring or redundant. I think they're amazing and inspiring. So keep it up. That's great.
They're fun. And I have to say, I do follow coaches, top coaches, not to follow them. I don't scroll their social media for hours, but when I am at a loss for something, I'm like, ooh, like, what are they doing today? And you'll see like their posts are all the same. Like, it's their workout, it's a recipe, it's a motivational quote. But when I'm looking for like something that really like sparks my interest or my eye, or something that I've been wanting to post, but I don't know how quite to say it or post it, that's where I get my ideas from. And I just bank them in my notes section of my phone, so then I can just quickly go to it if I'm needing something right away, or save a whole bunch of photos from other coaches so I can make my own photos. So that was another big tip from that video. Like, use other people's examples. Don't try to like recreate a workout picture or something like that. Like the fist bump picture I took from one of our challengers in our challenge group. Like, and I got my own followers to, you know, fist bump me back. So don't be afraid to take other people's stuff. I think, I mean, I do that a lot, and people always ask me, can I take your post? And I'm like, I took it from somebody else. So don't be afraid to use like what we all do. We're all doing the same things.
That's right. And just put your spin on it, you know, make it Stephanie or Tutu or Alyssa, you know, it has to be you, you know, people follow you, you know. So Tutu, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Hey, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me or no?
Yes, I can hear you, yeah.
Give me a second.
She's in my car.
All right, you can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, Stephanie, that was all awesome stuff. Like, the whole thing, so you make it, that is totally okay. You have to make it sound like you're doing well. You have to make it sound like confidence. So you always think that you're doing pretty well, you know. And every now and then you get vulnerable and you get real with people and tell them, you know, it's not easy, obviously, making many changes, but it's worth it because look at you now, right? So I think that stuff was great. That's pretty much what I have.
Are you driving, Tutu? Are you in the car?
I am, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're cutting in and out, so I don't know if we caught anything of what you had to say there, because you were pretty choppy. So sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I appreciate you getting on the call, though. Woo! So yeah. So does anybody have any questions about social media? We will cover this, you know, quite a bit in the new Coach Basics that's coming out, and we'll have videos and, you know, the kind of the do's and the don'ts. So social media can be scary until you kind of figure it out, and then once you do, it's just, you know, it's just a matter of being consistent with it. So you know, if you're afraid to start posting, don't be. We're going to help you, and so it shouldn't be something that you're scared of to do. So
I had something, Trenny.
sure. Was it Kristen? Okay, there you are. Like, I got to figure out who's talking. Hit me.
No, just a real quick. Hi. Okay, so earlier in the week you posted something like how to grow your beach. It was Jatana Johnson, the Miss Virginia, I think.
Mhm.
I actually sat and watched that thing, I think 3 times already.
Isn't it
It's
awesome?
got some really good points in there. So if you're still kind of iffy on the social media aspect, totally check that video out because she gave me some ideas and I've already been rolling them out and I'm getting more messages
Yeah.
coming in. It's like, oh, that's what it is. It's not just a yummy shake. Oh, that's your Shakeology. And I'm like, yeah, so it's working, paying off. I mean, I'm still in the process of kind of building my brand.
Mhm.
For a stay-at-home mom, I have 2 little girls, trying to build a little business because I'm a workaholic myself. So,
And
I just figured that would be really cool. And especially touching on stuff, saying earlier about, you want to show the journey. I've had people tell me in comments and in messages, I love the fact that you're posting this because you're posting your progress. And I don't want to see before and after. I want to see in between. What does it take to get there?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your after stuff.
Yeah, and people love shows like The Biggest Loser because you follow them. You see their entire journey, and you love them or you hate them, but whatever it is. But people love to see. And I've been like at my goal weight for a long time, but I still post because I still, and so I have issues, and I think sometimes people think, Trini's got it together, but Trini doesn't have it together. So I try to just remember too that people need to see my vulnerable side and things that make me weak and scare me too. So just be an open book, with whatever you're comfortable sharing, because that's people follow you. They don't care about the Beachbody products, they care about you and what you can give them. The Beachbody, they are following you because of you and how you make them feel and what you stand for. So sometimes it takes a while to figure out what your brand is, but that's why you just have to be consistent with posting. Just, keep sharing 4 times a day and, you'll figure it out, you just consistent.
Yeah, it just takes time, you guys. It can happen. It's happening for me already. So
this business isn't built overnight. Ken and I, this is our 3rd year, and I feel like we're just now really clicking and figuring it out, but it took some time, now we have this amazing team. Like all of you guys are amazing. And like this year, I feel so excited about 2016 and, where we want to go and the goals we have and what we're going to do to help you guys get there. So it's going to be a really good year for us. So I'm so excited. So, Steph, did you want to quickly touch on, was it Team Cup that you wanted to do as well?
Yeah, if we want to talk about it real quick. Am I unmuted?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Just because I was a little late to the game of forming a team, which the only reason I did today because Paul reminded me that I need to, because I've been out of the loop on actually checking our team page in a while. Not that I don't check on it a few times out of the week, but I've just been really busy this week. Inviting and whatnot and doing my free group. So anyways, what we did was, and usually I haven't done this in the past just because I've led one other team, but what I felt was important this time around was we made rules. So in order to be on the team, you have to commit to making Success Club 5 and signing up one coach. So before, when I've been a part of a Team Cup, it's kind of just been like, we'll form a team and it's going to help us push our business. But we really didn't push ourselves to make Success Club, although that should be our goal as a coach every month. My goal is to hit Success Club 10, but I know Success Club 5 is what we should all be pushing for. And then signing up one coach, which is I think is super important because that means we're moving our business forward. So this month, I think Danielle's on the call. Yay, Danielle. And Stacy, and if Chris is on here, they are part of my team. Stacy's a new coach, so she's going to get a taste of making Success Club. And Danielle is almost Diamond. So we are shooting for Diamond in February with a Team Cup for Danielle and getting Chris and Stacy to Emerald. And I also have Jamie on my team. But I did post a link for Team Cup on the same thread as this Zoom call link on our team page. So you could see the rules, know how to sign up. You need 5 coaches, you plus 4 and only 1 diamond on the team. But I think it's really fun because you get, like, we created a thread already. So we're going to create ideas on how we can get ourselves to Earn Success Club and sign up a coach, share our scripts, whatever. Maybe share like certain posts that we can do as a group to get people inspired to maybe, you know, want to join our team or our challenge group specifically for the month of February. I think that'll be pretty fun. Or make cool videos, like we can all work out to a hammer and chisel video together and make it fun. Or I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ideas quickly off the top of my head. But I've been on a team since I started as a coach. So it's fun. Each month or each cup, I've teamed up with a different group of girls or guys. So that's what makes it fun. Like, even though we may not know each other, especially from like other little teams we have within Bowl Crushers, we get to become friends, you know, for that month. So if you aren't on a team, get on a team. Even if you're scared and you're a new coach, like, challenge yourself to, you know, meet your goals and hold yourself accountable to your team and what your team's goals are. So there's cool prizes at the end. I love prizes, so that always makes me push to meet the goal. But I don't know, Trina, you've been doing this longer than me, so whatever tidbits you have.
Yeah, no, I've done one for the past 3 years, and it's just, you know, if you don't understand what Team Cup is, it's just, you know, 5 coaches coming together, and for that month, you push each other to hit success and rally as many points as you can, and you give, you know, your points are accumulated at the end of the month, and they have amazing prizes that you can win. And like Stephanie said, you know, it's a great way to meet other coaches too. So don't feel like you have to buddy up with somebody on Determination Nation. If you see somebody in Kayla's Fit Rock Club that you want to, you know, reach out to and say, hey, let's do a team together. If there's somebody on the Goal Crushers, like, we're all on, it's all the same family. So if you want to participate, Ken and I always make a team. I think Tutu does one. So put your name on the Determination Nation page and say, hey, I wanna be on the cup, and we'll get you a team. If it's not with us, we'll hook everybody up, because it really is a fun experience. It's a great way to meet other coaches, to share ideas, to share scripts, and, you know, just bond with each other. So don't feel like, you know, I'm a brand new coach, I can't do it. The very first one I did, I'd been a coach for I think like 4 weeks or whatever, and Paul forced me onto his team, and I was terrified that I was going to let him down. I didn't know what I was doing, but it doesn't matter. The point is that you show up and you have fun and you learn from each other. So I encourage everybody to do it. It really is. It's a good experience. So yeah, again, if you want to do it, just put your name on the page and we'll get you all hooked up. It officially starts February 1st, so we need to have teams formed by then. So I think, I don't know, I don't think there's anything else that we really had. Does everybody, you know what, you'll go to the page tonight, and if this Wednesday night is working for you, if you like these coach connection calls, we've done a couple of them now. So if you'll just kind of give us some feedback so we know, like, is this beneficial? What kind of topics would you like to hear? Is, you know, every week too much? I like doing these team calls, but just let me know kind of what you guys are thinking, and, you know, we'll accommodate whatever is best for the team. So just, you know, give me some feedback on that, and we can go from there too. So I am heading out.
Oh, good. You get your hair done?
I did. I got all fancy for LA. And Stephanie, she got all fancy.
Leadership guy, so she's gonna like bring all this good info next week.
I am. I'm so excited. I'm going to be sharing it on the Goal Crusher on the team call this Sunday too. So I'm going to come back with just all sorts of crazy info, and I'm so excited. I actually have butterflies. Like, I don't get nervous for a lot of things, and I'm actually really nervous for this. I don't know why, but I don't know if it's been going by myself and I don't know anybody, but I don't know. It's going to be a great experience. So I can't wait. I wish I could.
I think we're all excited for you.
Yeah. So this needs to be your goal for next year. You guys need to all get there. It's 2-star. You just, you know what? And they give you a hotel room and they're feeding us and we're working out with Tony Horton and Melanie Mitro is going to be there. Bonnie Engel. Like, it's a mini summit, you know, it's just like, woo. So I can't wait to go.
That's
So
fun.
make sure you tune in on Sunday to hear all about my adventures in LA. So, all right. Anybody else have anything they want to share? Or, like I said, give us topics too. You know, we kind of just been putting these topics together depending on what's happening, you know, that week. Yes. Unmute yourself, Kristen.
I do have one thing that I'm actually learning at the point right now, and it's coach placement in your organization.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we could touch on that for other new coaches too, to maybe, you know, if they start growing their organization or their business, they know where to put their coaches.
Absolutely, and that's super important. Once you become Emerald, you know, there is some strategy to which leg, and it all depends on, you know, what leg your upline coach is on, you know. So yeah, there is, and it is kind of confusing. So I think Caleb Thomas actually does a really good job, you know, so maybe we can find one of his videos, or maybe I can get Ken understands it pretty well, so maybe I can get him to even, you know, pop on and give us the insight to it. But yeah, it's, you know, if you're going to make this a business, and especially when you're signing up your husband, you want to make sure that you're setting yourself up to maximize the compensation plan. So yes, that will duly noted, because that is, I still have to ask Ken. I'm like, where do I put this person? Because I just, I don't get it. It's confusing. So, but yes, good topic, Kristen, for sure. So anybody else? No, I'm going to scroll through and see if I see any hands. Nope. Andrew, anything? No? All right.
Waiting for Andrew to launch his business. He'll be so good at this. He's like Mr. Insanity. So
Yeah? Oh, that's awesome. I love it when we get the guys signed up on the team. It's always good to bring in some testosterone and some "Grr." So that'll be good. So you bring the grr, okay? All right. Okay, peeps, I don't see any more hands flagging me down or anyone else chiming in. So I think we'll call it a night, and I will see you all hopefully on the Sunday call. All right? Okay, bye guys.
Bye.